We live. Hope the ceiling fan ain't too loud though. Let's see. Make sure shit is clean. Feel me? There we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That was tasty. But I want to go to Arizona. Greetings, Alicia. What it is? How you doing? Can you hear me? I don't know if you can hear me. Let me try to turn the voice isolation off because that shit might, with this ceiling fan, might fuck them up. Wop, 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 wop. What's going on, y'all? But I want to go to Arizona. What's going on? What's going on? Blessed again with your presence. Ashe, I'm trying to be, not even trying to be, just be more consistent with speaking my truths and just getting on here, letting it out. You know what I'm saying? Just getting on here, letting it all out, bro. Like, start streaming everywhere even more. Greetings, goddess. Greetings, greetings. Hopefully, don't no idiots coming here today. Cause y'all, I'm just not in the mood as of lately, man. Like, y'all see these bags? Y'all see these bags? I'm not in the mood, bro. Like, and I think that it comes down, or should I say, it boils down to. I'm gonna try to turn this fan down real quick. Hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna turn the fan down. Oh, the knees of an old man. The knees of an old man. But yeah, lately, Spirit has been telling me to just speak my mind. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Walmart. Way back in the States, I had this shirt for years. As I'm ordering more things, because I finally figured out how to get my packages here, like delivered to my address here in Mexico. So I got some new joggers and some new shirts. Next, I gotta buy some new drawers. You know what I'm saying? Next, I gotta, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things I need to get. You feel me? Jock feel. But no, lately Spirit has been telling me to speak my mind. Like, don't not be afraid, because I'm not afraid to speak my mind. I just don't like to cause drama. Because that's what people want. They want to go to war with you. But I have to defend my divinity. You feel me? I gotta defend mine. Ain't nothing but a little bit left on there. I had to finish that off. You know what I'm saying? Top it off, top it off. And so just like yesterday, when I was talking to whoever that was in the comments, I felt weird for about 5 minutes after I got off the live stream. Because I feel like I should never have to talk to anybody like that. But Spirit comes through and corrects me and says, no, sometimes you got to interact with everybody like that, where you got to let motherfuckers know that they can't play with you. Because that seems to be a common theme going on in the spiritual community, where people feel like they can fuck around with you. People feel like they can come at you sideways and you're not going to do nothing because you're spiritual. You know, sometimes I put the whole idea of spiritual down altogether, because as soon as you call yourself spiritual, people start painting this image in their head of what they believe you are versus asking you what you are, or asking you what you represent, or honoring the fact that they don't deserve to understand or know. You know, and that's why I'm doing this live right now. I want to tell the truth about spirituality and the spiritual community. And a lot of that shit's fucked up. Real talk. A lot of that A lot of that shit's fucked up. And I have personally been quiet about it way too long because I'm not here for the people I'm not here for the traditionalists. You know, the people who follow every system they deem happy and good, the people who follow behind everybody else's example. I'm here for the sovereign souls, the ones who can't find their place in this whole spiritual reality or realm or arena. You know, like I'm here for them because they feel like they don't have a place because they're not like the world, they're not like the collective, they're not like anything. They haven't encountered anything or anyone like themselves, and so they feel out of place. They feel like they can't have community. They feel like they can't get along with others because everybody and their mama is always trying to control the way that they see reality. And on my end, I'm like, fuck that. You can't tell me how to see shit. You can't force me to believe the way that you believe. You can't force me to see the way that you see. Because as soon as you try to force me, I'm going to understand you have now in that moment become my enemy. Because by force means it's trying to take my choice away. By force is not necessarily having to agree with me or disagree with me, but constantly telling me I'm wrong because my how do I say it? My view of things is unique compared to yours. You know? My view is very unique on life and the principles of life and what things are. And that's why I stick to myself. Because I learned a long time ago when I first started doing this work that most people is bullshitting. And that's just what it is. Most people is bullshitting. They like to look deep. They like to dress the part. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about you. If you feel like I'm talking about you, just evaluate yourself because I'm not talking about you. Like people like to play dress up and shit, get the crystals in their hair, sit in lotus pose and look deep. You know what I'm saying? They love to sit in lotus pose and look deep and try to tell everybody that they're wrong about the way they believe, about the way that they believe, and that the principle that they found is the answer to life. And what I understand as a true sovereign soul is there is no answer to life. Life is not a mystery to be solved. Life is a thing to experience. It is not a mystery to be solved, but some people are so caught up in war that's all they want you to do. Like when they come to you, they want you to go to war with what they're going to war with. Like, I'm sorry. Like I'm going to good afternoon. I'm going to war with what I'm going to war with. Like, I don't got no time to be trying to go to war with you and the rest of the collective and who they think the enemy is. Like when people say big pharma, they can't give you a name. They can't give you a name. We're battling against big pharma. Who specifically? The government is trying to who specifically? Give me names. I'm a warrior for real. That means we figure out what the problem is and we handle shit. I'm a spiritual warrior. That means I can handle some shit in the realms real quick. Sew some shit up real quick. But I'm sorry, excuse my French. I know a lot of y'all don't like this word, but it's in my vocabulary and I don't want to hide the fact that I use it. But because of what's really going on spiritually, I can see the bitch in a lot of people. In the spiritual community, I can see the bitch in them. That's why they always love and enlighten everything until it's time to fight. Then they want to call somebody to fight for them. My goal is to teach people how to box for themselves. Because once you learn how to swing for yourself, things stop fucking with you. Life stops fucking with you. Entities stop bothering you. They stop coming for your family. They stop coming for your children. They stop coming for your siblings and your parents, your aunts, your uncles, your family. You know what I'm saying? They stop coming for your shit. You stop having to backtrack when you start whooping a little ass. And as soon as somebody talks about fighting a war, people be like, oh, well, that's low vibrational energy. So what you telling me is that as long as you hold your chin high, ain't nobody gonna sock you in that shit? Bull. And it ain't about darkness and light. It's about the experience of your existence. Fuck taking a side. I can't take a side. I can't take a side because when I evaluate how I perceive life, both sides do some fucked up things. What you would call evil and negative spirits, they do some fucked up things. What you would call light and love and divine, they do some fucked up things too, all under the principle of this is destiny and this is how life is supposed to go. I don't want to choose a side. Why do I have to choose a side? Because if I have to choose a side, you're taking my choice away from me, which makes me a drone. It makes me a slave. It makes me moldable and malleable by my atmosphere. I can't live that way. I can't breathe that way. Spirit always tells me, you don't have to call what it is that you are anything. If people get it, they get it. If people don't, they don't. Just like talking to whoever that was yesterday, that shit was pissing me off. It was irritating me because when you get to a certain level of your spirit journey, it's hard to explain that shit. It's hard to actually put it into words, and I'm amazing with my words. Hey. Yo, what's up? I'm amazing with my fucking words. But at a certain level of your spiritual journey, it's hard to put it into words. All you're trying to do is not lose your mind during the experience. Some people like to take the easy route. I'm taking the route of sovereignty. That means at every step, I create my rules and my laws. And can't nobody tell me shit. Not a soul, not a spirit, not a God. Can't nobody tell me shit, because as soon as you take my choice away, I am no longer genuine in my approach to existence. The spiritual community is maximizing off of people's traumas. I'm talking about maximizing and capitalizing off of people's traumas. Everything is low vibrational this, shadow work this, you got trauma here, this, that's a curse on your bloodline, that. Everything is nothing but bad shit. Everything. And all the good things you get to after you get through the bullshit. I promise you, you'll find the same bullshit during the good shit too. My goal is not to keep looking at your traumas. Why can't I look at your elevation? Why I gotta feel bad for treating you like you unlimited? Why I gotta feel bad for looking at you like the master that you are? I'm watching people on TikTok do their little cheap practice and shit, make the cards fall over or whatever, talking about I'm still a student, like you old as hell. You a master. You a master. Mastery of a thing is not the completion of it. It's the infinite continuation of it. Every time you breathe, you get better at breathing. Master. I don't want to have the same approach in the spiritual community that everybody else has, because then they draw up this idea of what you're supposed to bring to the table for them. Oh, well, when I get rituals from such and such, it goes like, I ain't such and such. Well, they follow the principle. Well, I don't follow those principles. Well, what principles do you follow? You asking a lot of questions after having used my magic already and see it how it works. And then I tell you, and then I tell everybody, I'm not employing spirits to do my work. I'm not calling on spirits to be like, yo, I need y'all to assist me here in this ritual. I'm not doing that. I'm not calling on gods or deities. The power that I'm calling on is the power inside of you. Because if we keep outsourcing everything that we are, we will forever feel like we need to find ourselves instead of discovering the fact that we've always been ourselves. No lower self, no higher self. I am an example of infinity, of divinity in flesh. You already got it all, bro. Like, and I want to help people master themselves. And I say all that to say is I'm tired of feeling bad, and I'm tired of being silent and not standing up for myself. Just because somebody read 100 books doesn't make them intellectually sound enough to give me advice. Makes you moldable by everything. Your whole reality is influenced by someone else's experiences. I can't trust you. I can't trust you, because when you find your next aha moment, your whole overall internal plane is going to shift. Next thing you know, the shit you was talking about last week, you no longer agree with. You know what that's called? Expansion. You're expanding. So don't approach me with your concrete truths like they really that concrete. I'm standing on my concrete truths. I'm not changing. I'm not moldable. I'm not coachable. You know what I'm saying? People be like, you need to be coached. How do you know? How do you know? In the infinity of existence, how many beings have followed their own path fully? How many beings have actually followed their own path fully, where everything is scripted by them all the way down to a whole new language? I got a language that only I speak. I got a language that I'm trying to turn this bitch up like that. I'm trying to turn this bitch called existence up like that. Where everybody that I'm helping, or everybody that I pour into, they walk out of there more masterful than they ever felt before. Because you write the rules and laws to this shit. You write people be like, the law of this, the law of this. It was scripted by someone's experience. And I ask people all the time, what is your experience? What do you believe truth to be? Because that's how you activate everything that you've ever desired. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm tired of just sitting back, being quiet, watching the spiritual community run game on people. They running game. You need to study this. You need to study yourself. You need to spend some time with your mind. You know what I'm saying? Spend some time with your atmosphere. See why things work the way they work. Take some accountability for why they're working the way they're working if it's unfavorable. Take some accountability if they're working better than you ever thought it could work. You know what I'm saying? Take some accountability for that too. Because as much as you can fuck up your life, you can also prosper your life. You're powerful on all fronts. All power, all the time. And I just can't look at people like they low. I can't look at people like they stupid. I can't look at people like they ignorant. People are who they are. You are who you are. You are who you are. You're going to be who you're going to be. I accept you for who you are, but can you accept the fact that no matter what truth you speak to me under, I won't be under that same truth. And just because I'm not under that truth doesn't make me a lie. Can you accept it? Because if you can't, fuck you. You're not interested. You're not interested in actually connecting with people. You're interested in ruling people. And from royalty to royalty, I won't have that shit over here. I have a kingdom of leaders. You have a kingdom of slaves. My kingdom is a central hub for development. Your kingdom is a central hub for destruction. Every time somebody gets a new, unique idea that the world has never heard before, you take it and say, well, I don't think that that's possible, or that doesn't sound right because I read this, that, and the fourth. They come to me and say, King, I had an idea about such and such. And I'm like, well, shit, let's talk about it some more. Let's really take it there. Let's go deeper with it. I love you too. I love you too. Let's go deeper with that shit. Let's explore it a little deeper. Let's go further with that shit. I believe in everything you're talking about because I can't fathom the way that you perceive reality. So the way that you, let's say, for example, you remember but there's a lot of different sayings when it comes to spells and kind of shit like that. Don't break a mirror, 7 years bad luck, things like that. When you broke a mirror, was it 7 years bad luck for you? No. Because in reality, the rule that applies to you is a rule you write and script for yourself. You know what I'm saying? I could care less about all these traditional practices that said this is the rule of such and such, such and such. So when you picked up a rock and you said this rock does X, Y, Z, when I pick up a rock, it does the same. No, it's not doing the same thing because I'm not doing the same thing as you. I want people to walk in their mastery. And I want people to be proud of their mystery. You know what I'm saying? That unlimited, there's so many untapped gifts and untapped power because everybody's always trying to control the route that people take to get to their best self. If you're going to assist someone along their journey and let them see just how powerful they are, you got to be willing to get what they program. Like if somebody comes to me and they go, oh, well, I really want to be an astrologer. You know, I want to help people out with a birth chart. I would highly advise you to expand it deeper than it's ever been expanded before. Because if a system is too fixed for too long, it stops being a system of aid and starts becoming a system of imprisonment. Now, for those that's getting ready to go, well, I don't believe that's true. Look at astrology now. Look at astrology now. I could give a fuck about a birth chart when astrology has become a commodity and a trend. It can only become a trend because the system is stagnant. It's not wowing people anymore. They've integrated it into their character and being, which lets you know just how easy it is to create your own programs. I just told you something for the astrologers in here. For the astrologers in here that's watching and you feeling like your energy is stagnant, it's because you still following somebody else's system. Am I telling you not to fuck with astrology? I don't care what you fuck with. I just want you to understand that you relate to Mars different than another astrologer relates to Mars. There's Vedic astrology. There's 13 signs astrology. There's Chinese astrology. There's African astrology. So many different types. They are not there because they're just that powerful of a system. And they're also accurate. They're somebody else's perception of reality. I'm telling you, re-script the whole thing, you know. Rescript the whole. Spirit said y'all was free a long time ago. The only constraints that you have on your life are the rules you keep agreeing to. Maybe in your world, Mercury don't go retrograde. Just because the planet reverses its whatever doesn't mean it affects you. How is that not possible? At the smallest, how is that not possible? You can rescript your whole reality. The problem is y'all scared. You scared because people gonna be like, that don't make no sense to me. And I need you to stand on 10, all 10 toes the fuck down as soon as somebody approach you with that bullshit. Because the truth is, whatever you script for yourself is way more valid than what was scripted that came before you. You know what I'm saying? It's way more valuable because it's new, it's fresh, it's untainted. There's no poison in it. It's a you type of system, and it fits you perfectly. And as people see the results over your life, they're going to wonder what system you got going on. And that's when you introduce people to what it is that you building. Now there's a new system in play for people to use for their elevation, should you allow it. I'm just trying to say that everybody's a master, or everybody who can see that for themselves is a master. I'm telling you, expand. Numerology, every system that you can think of is supposed to expand. How is everything infinite until it comes down to the systems you believe in? How do you feel you're trapped in a fixed state of consciousness while simultaneously wanting to manifest a better life? You wonder where your block's coming from? It's the rules and laws that you follow that create your blocks. It ain't no black magic that nobody's sending at you. You're not dealing with negative karma. You're dealing with the results of you following the rules. Whose rules? Ask yourself that question. That'll piss you off for days by itself. Whose rules? Because for those of you who believe in astrology, and I know people getting pissed off with the way I'm talking about it, but who created astrology? I need a name, not a society. I need a name. Because if I can't even script its beginning, I'm sure not going to try to walk with that into infinity as if it was built to go that far. It doesn't work for everybody, and that's real shit. And a lot of people speak up about it and they get stepped on immediately. Well, you believe in it wrong. Well, maybe you got to look at astrology like this. No, like they're meant to create their own systems. I'm tired of the way y'all treating the masters. I'm tired of the way y'all walking around with y'all hand over the master's head like you can only go so high, buddy. No, they can go as high as they want to. They can lose their mind 1,000 times and still remain just as divine. Bars. Come on now. Say, hello, I've been feeling weird, like nightmares. I've been feeling the energy stronger. You have to learn that through the standards of projection, right? Like, let's say astral projection, for example. Astral projection in its simplicity, like the simple way of explaining it before people make it too difficult, is you gathering all that you are and taking that energy, putting it all together and projecting that version of yourself outside of you and traveling wherever. When you have a nightmare, the goal is to not wake up and think about the nightmare. You have to teach even the parts of yourself that are trying to haunt you, even when the enemy's poking at you. You have to teach them that, yeah, you may have shook me up there, but you have no access here. When you think about it on the scale of possession, like why are there ghosts? Why do people see spirits? Why do people see apparitions? Why do people have divine experiences where they close their eyes and they seen a vision of something, or they were pulled? Why is it happening everywhere but here? Which lets you know that this is a central point of consciousness, which means that this place is a place that a lot of things are trying to get to, as much as beings are trying to convince you to get away from it. Yeah, I'm saying, what about your afterlife? Christians say you want to get your life together with Jesus so that you can have a good time. Everything is focused on the after, because everything that's after is jealous that you're here, because you doubled up. You're not just spirit here, you're spirit too. You're spirit times two. You know what I'm saying? Not only do you have the essence that you are, you have a vessel to pour all of your essence into. a body of infinite dimensions, cells holding infinite worlds. And you can look at me like I'm crazy, but in 10 to 15 years, when science proves this, I'm just going to look at you and say, I fucking told you so. Another system I don't need to prove to me the truth of my experience. I don't need science or spiritualists to tell me whether what I'm experiencing is real or not. It's irrelevant to even have the discussion with them, because I know for a fact that if you have a hard time believing in what I'm saying, then you must not be experiencing it. So what's the reason to continue that conversation? What's the fucking point? What's the point? The point is, depending on who you are and what team you represent, since you like to pick sides, you might be just trying to gain access to some new information. And I'm sorry, I can't give that to you. And just because you're curious and you're excited to learn new things, don't mean the new things is going to come from me. I gotta honor my divinity. It's been an interesting last few weeks, I'm telling you. So they said some Greek dude named, how the hell do you even say that? Barasis? That's crazy. Said, I'm sure some sacred, you say melanated community did way before him, though. I say actually find out. I think the beautiful thing about melanated beings is that we actually apply power to illusions and make them reality. It even if they didn't, it don't matter. Somebody could wake up like especially a melanated person, right? Could wake up, take a bottle cap with a Snapple fact on it and use it for divination. And you'd be like, what the fuck? And it'd be like accurate. I teach people this shit all the time, like divination, tarot, like the whole nine. It's because we have the power to empower. You know what I'm saying? We have the power to influence anything in our realities. Matter of fact, I challenge one of the oracles in here. I challenge you because it'd be fun. And I'm business savvy spiritually. That would be innovative. Ain't nobody even seen that shit. I'm all about free power. Free your fucking power. I want you to buy like 24 bottles of Snapple, if not 52. You could do it and serve it at a party and tell everybody to give you their caps. You know what I'm saying? And you can use that for divination. Rinse them off, charge them up, shuffle them around, bling, flick it in the air like a penny, put it on your hand and show them a Snapple fact. That's encouraging some. And I bet you that they find healing in that moment in time. You know why? Because you's a master. Because you's a master. I'm ready to talk about some new shit. Like I don't even want to talk about no new shit. I want to see some new shit. I'm always on some new shit. I'm always on some new shit. I'm ready to see it in everybody else. I'm watching people learn how to claim their power over even what you would deem the smallest skill set, like being a chef. Oh, well, there's nothing magical about that bullshit. We all like to eat. Like we all like to eat. There's magic in that. You're putting influence over your meals. Not only that, you're introducing people to the world and how you view food. And if they understand your perception, they get to have the benefit of tasting your reality through what you cook. So now you go from just selling food to selling experiences. That's power. That's magic. That's anointing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think I butt heads with a lot of beings because I believe everything is divine. Like I believe everything is divine as fuck. Like I just be sitting there like y'all don't see the simplicity. I even had a homegirl that used to tease me. She teased me. We went to the Optical Illusion Museum in Dallas, right? When I was living there. And we walked through this little tunnel thing, right? And it's like a straight, path, from one side of the tunnel to the other, right? Straight path. But the outside of the tunnel spins like this, right? Just a big ass circle and it's spinning. So when you walk through it, the illusion that the room is moving kind of makes you stumble. And, of course, she's giggling. Y'all know me with Orun Technologies, right? But of course, she's giggling. She's like, oh my God, I almost fell. I'm standing there feeling the energy, thinking, damn, this would be a dope ass tool to have at the Orun Technologies training facilities to help people actually understand what the essence of awareness feels like. Because it's not even energy we feel, it's awareness that we're feeling, like this awareness that you have that the room is moving. And so you try to tap into what the feeling of a room moving feels like, kind of like what is it called, vertigo? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the same shit. Like, and I'm sitting there and I told her, I was like, man, I could use this to help train people on how to stabilize their energy, their essence, if anything, your auric field. You know what I'm saying? I could use this. She was like, you always thinking about work, because I can't help but look at this reality like everything is magical. I can't help but look at everything as spiritual. I can't help but look at something and see how it can expand and become more, even concepts, whole worlds, realities, energy. This is how I be react. Like I said, I'm done letting people talk to me any old kind of way. Like, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Like, I took this path because it's not even a path. I took this existence because I understood that no matter where I am or what I am, I'm still unlimited. I'm still unlimited. You don't cut down a tree and say that's it. You see that tree stump and it can be anything. Everything is always infinite. If that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. Comment some hearts if that makes sense. Like, so I consider cooking as magic since you're creating taste and experience with basic food items. Exactly. And if somebody tastes your food and say, damn, I feel good, it wasn't the food that did it. It was the influence on the food. And if everything has a frequency, or if everything is always vibrating, that means no matter what, even on the smallest, most micro level, everything holds information. How it holds information is different. Some things hold information through numbers. Some things hold information through audio. Some things hold information through pictures. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything you touch, you leave an imprint on, unless you say otherwise. I'm trying to teach mastery. I used to be so afraid to look crazy because I watched so many people get the amount of power that they possess and go crazy off that shit. All of these cults and shit that y'all seen, that's a direct result of feeling like you found the only truth in existence. It makes me cry like a baby when I think that there are infinite truths, and the fact that I don't have to tap into any of them in order to understand that that truth deserves to exist. That means I don't gotta rule over people. I don't got to put my fucking thumb on people. Like, you don't know what you're talking about. Everybody know what they talking about, because it's not the thing that's being said that's the most important. It's how you interpret it all together that provides the reality that makes you fucking feel in the first place. If I'm laughing and I'm like, ha ha, your big head ass, you'd be like, oh, no, you did. You cracking jokes. No, you did. No, you didn't. You would laugh. But if I look at you and I go, shut up, your big head ass, you gonna go, well, excuse me. It's not the thing being said, it's the experience and your perception of it. Because I could say it that aggressively and still mean it in a kind way because of how I perceive reality. Bruh. Say, yes, I bake with love, and that's also the name of Alicia. I'm still trying to see how I can get some of them baked goods out here in Mexico. I'm just not sure. I'm not sure that customs, not in Mexico anyway. Like, I imagine, just a sidebar, I imagine a lady coming and living out here and opening up a soul food spot and it completely taking over whatever part of Mexico she living in. Like, her causing trouble because of how good soul food is, right? You know what I'm saying? The people out here, their culture, they're pretty much stuck to their baked goods, and their baked goods are freaking delicious, right? I swear to God, like, they're delicious, but they don't know other baked goods. And then you got your own personal way of baking. I'm not sure that's gonna make it through customs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not sure that's gonna make it. All they gotta do is catch a whiff. Because they do check your boxes, they do check your packages. They open that hoe up and then they look in it and then they tape it back closed. You send me some cookies and them hoes smell good, it's over. like it's over. That package not getting here. They can say anything they want to about that package. You put some powdered sugar on the cookie, they're gonna say it was some cocaine on it. Now we in trouble because they fat asses wanted something to eat. Like, damn, you could have delivered the package to me personally, and I would have gave you some cookies. That's crazy. Like I would have gave you some. You didn't have to steal them from me. Like I will happily share. Like, damn. But nah, I don't think food would ever get to me. Like, I just don't. Like, there are people who order like herbs and spices and things like that, but food items just don't make it here. Like, I don't know what that is. Like, it's a mix between them taking the package and eating that shit for themselves, and the country itself not allowing certain foodstuffs in here. Like, because I want to start gardening, right? Or at least I'm gonna start, because I'm a techie, right? So I'm gonna start the electronic garden where I got this second room, and I'm gonna get the automatic grow lights and the tents and all that kind of stuff. But I can't get you to send me seeds. That's illegal. Every seed that I gotta get it here. There's certain, I guess, if the herb is the same or the crop is the same as here, I guess you could send those seeds. But why would you need to when I could just get it here? You know what I'm saying? Like, them rules crossing borders is interesting. And I get it for your soil. Yeah, too many foreign plants can be invasive, and next thing you know, they start having harsh results on the environment and killing off certain plants, or what do they say, flora and fauna, however you say that. Like I've been doing some studying, as you can tell. Like, I don't read many books, but I don't have a green thumb either, not in this world. So I've been trying to figure out how to keep plants alive, because all I can do is kill them, because I'm over considering, like, did I water you enough? And I have to understand that they've already studied them enough to the point where I can keep them thriving. So I have to figure out certain information for certain plants, like I'm gonna start off with herbs, because herbs seem to be tolerable in this semi whatever climate over here, because it's not fully tropic. You know what I'm saying? It's not a full tropic atmosphere. Now I get hot as shit and dry out here too. Like, so herbs. I'm gonna start with herbs, and of course I can always take the desert plants, because I'm from a desert state or a desert city. I'm from Las Vegas. I can always take the desert plants like cactus or cacti and aloe vera, that kind of shit. Like that, they don't even need your help. What they need from you? Like, them two plants don't need shit from you. I love independent plants. Like, don't make me have to watch you. like just wake up and thrive. Just wake up and thrive. So I've been wanting to buy 4 acres of land for the past 2 to 3 years. Finally, I got the raw land, but now I have doubts. Now it's mine. Gianna, let me tell you something. With that video, let me tell you something. Are you telling me? Said my mother-in-law, it's in Guanajuato, Mexico. She brings cheese, food, seeds, bread, pills, a lot of things. I have no idea how she crossed with all that. We don't, but I don't want you to have an idea. Don't rat her out. We don't know. But if you got land, get on it. If you got land, do it, whatever it takes. I say, if you live in a place where, like, if you're living in the States and you're trying to get over to Mexico, I say do some hardcore saving. I mean, don't eat out, don't none of that shit. Cut your bills back, because you're planning to leave. Like, don't pay your power bill no more, none of that shit. Just tell yourself you're ready to exit and save up like 6 to 7 racks if you can. If not, come out here with 5, come out here with 4. A lot of people don't believe me. It's my constant testimony that I came to Mexico with $300 in my bank account. The reason that I love Mexico so much is because people ain't checking for your status. Not everybody. Monterey, nah, they bougie as shit. They might look at you like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who are you? You know what I'm saying? We got money out here. But for the most part, Mexico, they're not checking for your status. Like, when you walking down the street, the only people wondering whether you got money or not are the people that's trying to sell you something. Everybody else just trying to live. So it ain't like you got to live to impress out here and you got to prove a point. So I was able to get a hotel room for a couple of days and then get an Airbnb for a couple of weeks. That couple of weeks moved to a month. I saved up for that month, bought my plane ticket to Merida, got an Airbnb. Like, blah, got an Airbnb out here, was living, kept extending it till I couldn't extend it no more. And then right before I could get worried, I started declaring that I had my first house ever. And then my adoptive parents right out here in Mexico pulled up, and thus I live here now. You know what I'm saying? And rent is dumb cheap, and they're always willing to assist me. They're always willing to help me. They're always concerned with what I have going on as far as how I'm feeling, my health, whether I've been resting. Like, it's a really beautiful situation. And I'm telling you all of this to let you know that no matter what fear or worry you may have, you're already 10,000 steps ahead of the average person who's just dreaming about having land like myself. You know what I'm saying? Purchasing some land and then just going on there and building whatever. I don't give a fuck if you take 2 half logs and tie them together with a string. That's your 2 half logs tied together with a string. You feel me? That's your 2 half logs. That's your 2 half logs. Like, I don't care if you go out there and you put a beach chair out there and you sit out there for 6 hours and you don't come back again for another 3 months. I don't care. The point is, it's yours. You got it. Use it. Utilize it. If anything, utilize it for your sanity. Maybe your nightmares stem from you not needing to be where you are right now. You know what I'm saying? Get to where you got to go. Get to where you got to go. That's all I'm doing. Like, I'm definitely going to purchase some land out here, and I'm going to raise money to do it. And I'm going to raise money because I always ask myself, like, how am I going to manifest these huge loads, amounts? It's how I work with my community. That's how I make my money. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to raise the money for it. It ain't begging, because I'm going to put in work like I always do. And contras, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I just got to start promoting it more. You already have the land. Get your behind on the land if you can. And if you're afraid to go by yourself, find you a collective. Find you a community that's ready to do the goddamn thing and get up and get going. Even if y'all got to drive down, not even catch a flight, even if y'all got to drive down with whatever you got left and start building on your land. Save up, get you a solar battery pack, the external solar battery pack where you get the little panels and a little battery, and you set the panels up, it charges the battery. Just a little solar battery pack. Get you some Starlink internet. Get out there and get on your Grizzly. Get out there and get on your Grizzly, because the truth is, at that point, you're at a level of freedom that gives you the freedom to become exactly who you desire to be. That's completely off the grid. And it's not, and I'm not talking about the physical grid. I mean the spiritual grid, or the ley line. You off the ley line grid, where you got to start living under these things and doing all of these things like everybody else. Because if you don't, your reality is going to destroy you. You are free. And I don't only say that to her. I say that to each and every one of y'all. You are free. You are free. You ain't got to live. You ain't gotta live by nobody's rules but your own. Nobody. So I'm trying to read. Said, I'm actually doing well with some hydrangeas on the tabletop. Tinfoil. LOL. Lots of tinfoil. Y'all, you foolish. Said, on it. I'll be there in the next few years, trying to make it sooner though. You can do it, Eileen. You can do it. I'm wild enough to not give a fuck about a solid plan before I decide that my freedom's more important. But I get that a lot of people are a lot more calculated than I am when it comes to just setting myself free no matter what. And that's totally take your time. But if the suffering get too loud, if issues become too heavy and things just get too dramatic and you feel like you can't take it no more, just know you ain't got to sit the fuck where you sitting. Just know, like, you ain't gotta be there, no matter what the circumstance may be. No matter if your mate got a problem with you wanting to be free, children got a problem with you wanting to be free. If you choose your sanity, you will love everybody in your life way better. Like, choose your fucking sanity. Like, choose your. I'm choosing me. I gotta choose me. I gotta choose me. Like, I gotta do this for me. And whoever got a problem with it, just gonna have a problem with it. They're just gonna have a problem with it. My family don't love that I'm here in Mexico, and I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. So I got 2 options. You're gonna limit me like that? It's either be here and not really be a part of your life, or be there and not have a life. I'm gonna choose me every time. Every single time. This is when I like to play systematically or systemically, you know. This is when I like to go, maybe there is no such thing as past lives and I only got one. What if this is my only life? I get to play with whatever system I want to dip my fucking toe in. What if this is my only life, although I know I'm not even from here? What if this is my only life to live? Do I want to live it following everybody else's rules and examples while simultaneously witnessing them being the most unhappiest fucking people in the world? Or do I want to create my own rules and take accountability for any moment that I'm unhappy? At least my unhappiness comes because of my behavior and my efforts or lack thereof. You know what I'm saying? Not from somebody else's system fucking with my life. No, I'm gonna get free every single time. Said recently my mom traveled to Mexico. She said they are slightly less strict now with what you can bring over, but also depends on the airport. Well, in Merida just got they full blown airport to take direct flights from Florida. So I imagine that airport's going to be pretty busy, but the security is going to be laxed. Like I'm already knowing the security laxed, like super laxed. Just said I'm ready to definitely move, plant, and grow. You can do it. I'm telling you, you can. I think a lot of y'all are afraid of failure, and it's understandable to be afraid of not succeeding. You know, it's understandable, but that doesn't make it okay. And I need you to understand that, not that you shouldn't be afraid. Now, I'm not telling you don't be afraid. I'm telling you to do it anyway. Because it's not at that moment that your fear is real. It's at that moment that you prove you prove a whole reality within you wrong when you move on it anyway. Because what if you were wrong? Like, what if your fears were wrong? What if everything worked out greater than it ever could? That means that same fear that's been creeping up and welling up inside of you your whole life, been lying to you for a long time. And now you're going to finally stop listening to it. Now you've completely changed realities and your whole overall life is going to improve. The whole thing. The whole thing. The only time shit gets heavy is when it's pointing to a limitation. If you set yourself free, you understand you are unlimited, you would meet less challenges. You are unlimited in your being, your actions, your thinking, your breathing. You know what I'm saying? Your movements, like who you are at the core level is unlimited. There's nothing you can't do. And there's a lot of shit you should do. You know what I'm saying? Am I making sense? Comment some hearts if I'm making sense. I just wanted to get on here after I hit my blunt and just get on here and talk, man. Get on here and talk, man. I'm so tired of being quiet. Like it's very damaging to my unlimited wellspring to not overflow at all times. I gotta put a lid on it. I'm not putting a lid on shit no more, bro. I know what I'm talking about. Because all I'm doing is speaking from my experience. All I'm doing is speaking from my experience, from one unlimited being to another. So I'm picking up what you put down. From one unlimited being to another. This is just the way it is. Oh yeah, I know what I wanted to talk about. So I don't know how many of y'all purchased that. Just know you can still purchase that. The money multiplier ritual, the count it up, count it up, count it up. Money, gotta count it up. I count a lot of money. Money, tell me if I count enough. I don't know if any of y'all had purchased that or not, but just know that you still can. It's so potent. It's so potent. Like I said, when I put out rituals, when I put out anything, energy activations, whatever y'all want to call them, when I put out any of my technology, right? Because everything that I'm putting out is technology to me. When I put out my technology, I need y'all to understand that I don't think I'll ever be about, let's just manifest a whole bunch of money at once. I like the relationship aspect of everything. And so the count it up or the money multiplier ritual, the shit is so potent that it actually starts to fully destroy procrastination. Said I haven't yet nor heard that one yet. What? You're playing, yeah? That would be my fault though. That would be my fault that you haven't even heard it, at least. Because I have not been putting them out. I have not been putting them out on social media like that. I'm cool putting my technology out there like that and letting people just run off with the shit. Like, I'm so cool on that shit. Because that's what people do. And then I learned how people treated my technology with the money monitor. So I haven't just been putting stuff out. I'm cool on some free claim shit. The ones that will see it, will see it. You know what I'm saying? And then I can just constantly get online and promote it. That's how I feel. At least that's how I want to do it. Why did I connect it to the laptop? That was stupid as hell. I needed to connect it to my phone, not the laptop. But yeah, I'm about to play it for you right now. The whole ritual is like $35. It's really cool because it doesn't feel like you're doing a ritual, but it is a practice of constantly reiterating that your money is multiplying. I promise you it worked. The shit is actually quite ridiculous. There we go. There we go. I'm going to play it real quick. I'm adding to the money, make the money, wanna count it up. Count it up, money, gotta count it up. I count a lot of money, tell me if I count enough. 1, 2, 3 goes the money and it's adding up. I'm adding to the money, make the money, wanna count it up, money, gotta count it up. I count a lot of money, tell me if I count enough. 1, 2, 3 goes the money and it's adding up. I'm adding to the money, make the money, wanna count it up, money, gotta count it up. I count a lot of money, tell me if I count enough. Bro, no, you don't do that. Run the record. 1, 2, 3 goes the money and it's adding up. I'm adding to the money, make the money, wanna count it up, money, gotta count it up. I count a lot of money, tell me if I count enough. 1, 2, 3 goes the money and it's adding up. I'm adding to the money, make the money, wanna count it up, money, gotta count it up. I count a lot of money, tell me if I count enough. 1, 2, 3 goes the money and it's adding up. I'm adding to the money, make the money, wanna count it up. So you said 35, yeah. So you'll get this plus the instructions on how to use it. These are my games. These are my technology. I like calling it that. Make the money, wanna count it up. Money, gotta count it up. I count a lot of money, tell me if I count enough. 1, 2, 3 goes the money and it's adding up. I'm adding to the money, make the money, wanna count it up. Hold on. It stopped playing. That wasn't my fault. 3 goes the money and it's adding up. I'm adding to the money, make the money, wanna count it up. Money, gotta count it up. I count a lot of money, tell me if I count enough. 1, 2, 3 goes the money and it's adding up. I'm adding to the money, make the money, wanna count it up. Money, gotta count it up. I count a lot of money, tell me if I count enough. 1, 2, 3. Hold on, let me put my Cash App in there. Money, gotta count it up. I count a lot of money, tell me if I count enough. 1, 2, 3 goes the money and it's adding up. I'm adding to the money, make the money, wanna count it up. Money, gotta count it up. I count a lot of money, tell me if I count enough. 1, 2, 3 goes the money and it's adding up. I'm adding to the money, make the money, wanna count it up. Money, gotta count it up. I count a lot of money. There it is. 1, 2, 3 goes the money and it's adding up. I'm adding to the money, make the money, wanna count it up. So also your Aerosoft. I have been playing it every night since I got it last month, and I could have hit the lottery 3 times this week. but I didn't play it. What could be blocking me? Oh, that was the money multiplier you just heard. This is whole lot of.
Got a whole lot of money, got a whole lot of cash, got a whole
Maybe
lot
the
of
issue
cash,
with the
got a
lottery
whole
is your
lot of
mindset
cash.
on the
I'm
money
so
you want to
close
receive.
to the money, all this money that I have, got a whole lot of vision, see a whole lot to grab, got a whole lot of money, got a whole lot of cash, got a whole lot of stacks, got a whole lot of bags. I'm so close to the money, all this money that I have, got a whole lot of vision, see a whole lot to grab, got a whole lot of money, got a whole lot of cash, got a whole lot of stacks, got a whole lot of bags. I'm so close to the money, all this money that I have, got a whole
It's different when you
lot of
become the money.
see a whole lot to grab, got a whole lot of money, got a whole lot of cash.
You
got
see
a
dollars,
whole
I
lot
see
of
skill
stacks, got
sets.
a whole lot of bags. I'm so close to the money, all this money that I have, got a whole lot.
Nah, at least you don't be a punk. Listen to Flo. Since you being a punk,
money, got a whole lot of cash, got a whole lot of stacks, got.
since you want to be a punk, I'm gonna play it anyway for you. This is from Aerosoft, y'all. It's called Float. You gotta heal it, Alicia. You can't run from the healing. Don't run from the healing.
Flow away, flow with ease, 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 flow away, flow with ease. I float in peace, so all my blessings can float to me. I float away, I float with sleep, so in my dreams I float with ease. I float away from all distractions that float my way. I float over the highest place till all my problems just float away. I float in peace, so all my blessings can float to me. I float awake, I float asleep, so in my dreams I float with ease. I float away from all distractions that float my way. I float over the highest place till all my problems just float away. I float in peace, so all my blessings can float to me. I float away.
So I love Aerosol. I'm gonna need y'all to write me some reviews, man. I don't know why I don't promote. These encounters are so powerful. I know exactly what I'm doing.
Float in peace, so all my blessings can float to me. I float away, I float asleep, so in my dreams I float with ease. I float away from all distractions that float my way. I float over the highest place till all my problems just float away. I float in peace, so all my blessings can float to me. I float away, I float asleep, so in my dreams I float with ease. I float away from all distractions that float my way. I float over the highest place till all my problems just float away. I float in peace, so all my blessings can float to me. I float away, I float asleep, so in my dreams I float with ease. I float away, I float away, I float away, I float.
You feel it.
I float in peace, so all my blessings can float to me. I float away, I float asleep, so in my dreams I float with ease. I float.
Don't forget about the theme. Aerosoft. That boy be singing.
My Aerosoft, Aerosoft, Aerosoft is. I'm moving so soft, I'm so soft, I'm a softie. I'm moving with softness so softly, so often that all I desire so softly gets called in. My Aerosoft, Aerosoft, Aerosoft is. I'm moving so soft, I'm so soft, I'm a softie. I'm moving with softness so softly, so often that all I desire so softly gets called in. My Aerosoft, Aerosoft, Aerosoft is. I'm moving so soft, I'm so soft, I'm a softie. I'm moving with softness so softly, so often that all I desire so softly gets called in. My Aerosoft, Aerosoft, Aerosoft is. I'm moving so soft, I'm so soft, I'm a softie. I'm moving with softness so softly, so often that all I desire so softly gets called in. My Aerosoft, Aerosoft, Aerosoft is. I'm moving so soft, I'm so soft, I'm a softie. I'm moving with softness so softly, so often that all I desire so softly gets called in. My Aerosoft, Aerosoft,
Hey, Aerosoft was so fun to make.
I'm a softie. I'm moving with softness so softly, so often that all I desire so softly gets called in. My light as a feather, I'm
Hold on, this is my shit. That feather light.
Light, 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 light.
most people thought Aerosoft was gonna be like dumb gentle, like this creates
I'm light as a
victory
feather,
in
as soft
warfare.
as can be. I'm light as a feather, I'm glowing so sweet. My life like a feather, so easy with ease. I'm light like a feather, my life is a breeze. I'm light as a feather, as soft as can be. I'm light as a feather, I'm glowing so sweet. My life like a feather, so easy with ease. I'm light like a feather, my life is a breeze. I'm light as a feather, as soft as can be.
But yeah, that's Aerosoft. That's Aerosoft. But yeah, whole lot of though. That's my shit. I told people to get whole lot of no, like if I felt like nobody was listening for a little minute, then some people started purchasing that. I was like, bro, you need to get the whole lot of ritual. Like you need to get the whole lot of, like I promise you, using whole lot of, you'll never run out of ideas to make money. And ideas will come to you, and so will opportunities to generate more income. I swear. Whole lot of, I hear whole lot of in my dreams. Like, and sometimes I wake up and I'll be like, got a whole lot of money, got a whole lot of cash. Like,
got a whole lot of money, got a whole lot of cash, got a whole lot of stacks, got a whole lot of bags. I'm so close.
So thanks to Aerosoft, I think I found how to reconnect with the love frequency.
Lot of vision, see a whole lot to grab, got a whole lot of money.
Somebody screenshot that. I cannot.
Got a whole lot of cash, got a whole lot of stacks, got a whole lot of bags. I'm so close to the money, all this money that I have, got a whole lot of vision, see a whole lot to grab, got a whole lot of money, got a whole lot of cash, got a whole lot of stacks, got a whole lot of bags. I'm so close to the money, all this money that I have, got a whole lot of vision.
Just what I do. Just what I do.
Got a whole lot of money, got a whole lot of cash, got a whole lot of stacks, got a whole lot of bags. I'm so close to the money, all this money that I have, got a whole lot of vision, see a whole lot to grab, got a whole lot of money, got a whole lot of cash, got a whole lot of stacks, got a whole
Say hi, King Levy 360. What's the purpose of the Aerosoft and Contra? The actual Aerosoft and Contra, or Aerosoft in general?
See a whole lot to grab, got a whole lot.
Whole lot is so powerful. That's why I'm stopping it now. I'm not just gonna keep giving it all away. You know what I'm saying? Whole lot is powerful. That's a powerful ritual right there. Powerful spiritual game for you to play. You said, so what's the purpose? Oh, the bots, Aerosoft, to actually bring you into your soft girl era, but not the one that they talk about on social media, not the bullshit version of the soft girl era. And like I said, for those that want Aerosoft, you can actually get together with community pay and split the cost. So I don't want to hear it's too expensive. Like everybody pitch in their money, and once y'all reach the goal or more, because I will accept more for it, but once y'all reach your goal, you can, you know what I'm saying, all of you will get Aerosoft, okay? But with Aerosoft, it teaches you how to be in your soft girl era, not just in the I get to relax and all my bills is paid, although it's already paid for. What I want, I'm made for. My money want me keep on coming. When I spend, I make more. It's already paid up. My hair, my nails, my makeup, my trips, my flights, I stay up. I rested cash, I'm laid up. It's on there. You know what I'm saying? Like it's on there. Don't trip. Like I got you on that. But I need you to learn to be soft in your spirit too, so you're not being so hard-bodied with your power. You know what I'm saying? Aerosoft actually tunes your energy not to a frequency of just softness, but gentleness in your approach to everything, which makes your atmosphere around you become gentle towards you. That means you don't have to beg for blessings. You don't have to whine and cry for healing. Things come to you a lot easier. Aerosoft actually retunes the realms of your consciousness in order to create in you a better state or harmonized way of being. You know what I'm saying? Like, Aerosoft's so potent. Aerosoft is so potent. Let me see if I'm gonna read them. I'm gonna read them all. And Aerosoft's $125. Facts. Easy. I'll tell you what's on Aerosoft though. Pleasure money. Yeah, I got the money for pleasure. Like I told you, I didn't leave nothing out. Miraculous peace, weightless heart, Aerosoft, Soft Coast, Float, Temple Love, Feather Light, I Deserve, Paid For. It's already paid for, right? Love Like Love Does, which is very special for attunement of your energy, your love energy, your love frequency, okay? Comfy Essence and pH Balance. pH Balance, standing for Precious Hemisync. There we go. I got the screenshots. Thank you. I'll be like, because I'll be wanting to share it, but I don't. So yeah, like Airsoft ain't no game. Say it. So my gosh, cashiers have been giving me discounts when I least expect it, and I don't know them. That's what it means to live in your soft girl era, to actually have what it is that you desire and not have to scream and shout for it. See, a lot in the social media world, everybody thinks the soft girl era is who gonna pay for my dinner. I want you to be so soft that you ain't even got to think about that you browsing in a restaurant, you walk in there just to see what they have on the menu and they decide to feed you for free. The fuck do you have to worry about who gonna pay for your dinner or not? Why would you worry about who gonna pay your bills when the companies love your essence so much that they just give it to you for free? Just because you don't believe it's possible, doesn't mean that it's not possible for somebody else. So, and someone offered to invest in my business. See, these are the things. Why don't y'all send me no type of reviews, bro? Y'all don't want me to win? I'll be working my ass off. Said the sugarless daddy keeps playing whenever I get in the car. Where he at? LOL. First, you got to be open to meeting a sugarless daddy in order for sugarless daddies to work. That's from the baddie box. Not you, Alicia, but that's from the baddie box. Sugarless daddies is from the baddie box. Yeah, you gotta be willing to have a sugarless daddy. That means you actually gotta not annoyingly be engaging in conversation and connection with others. You ain't got to give up no sugar, but you're gonna have to at least give up some conversation, like jinkies. You sent them to my inbox on Instagram. Don't trip. I'm going through a lot of my messages to see who left reviews. So I'm gonna start sharing them and I'm gonna start making the videos behind the reviews. I know y'all do. I'm not talking to y'all. Those that actually fuck with me tough, be like, I'm gonna leave them a review. Like, nah, not y'all. I'm talking to people who don't, but who are getting results. Like, come on now, come through. Like, come through. I still feel like this is just the beginning. And I've gotten so far in life. I've done so much already. Like, and I still feel like this is just the beginning, because I don't even want to call them rituals. I just want to call them technologies. I need people to understand, like, my thing is consciousness. I'm not trying to look like the most spiritual person in the world. I just know that I am power, and so are you. And I know that all of this is technology. This is just how I perceive reality. Like, all of this is technology, and I just know how to do some things that go well with your consciousness in order to curate better realities and atmospheres for you. Like, all of these different technologies that I've been putting out, like hundreds of encounters, these contraptions that build up literal magnetic matter inside of you. Said LOL, for my birthday last week or so, all the money my friend spent on me, she got back, and by the end of the day, LOL. That's fire. That's fire right there. I love that. Like, I love that, because it just meant it was blessed. You know what I'm saying? That's why. But I think it falls on me when I don't get online and I don't talk about it. I promote it for a few days and I just be off it. It's like I be expecting people to catch on to what it really is without talking about it. So now I'm gonna have to, confidently talk about them now, because like people think that all I've ever put out is ching 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 goes the money tree. That's what people think I've only put out. Ching 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 goes the money tree. They like, oh, you're the ching ching guy. I'm like, you ain't even know it. You don't know what I got over here. Like you don't know, because you living under that perception of what's popular, what's hot. I like to live under the perception of what's gonna last, because it's been plenty of little whatevers people been putting out, and them motherfuckers is not hitting on nothing. You know why it's not hitting on nothing? Because they're not trying to hit nothing. They're just trying to be popular. They're trying to do what's hot. They're looking for views. I'm looking for results. Like, you know what I'm saying? I am looking for results. That's why your reviews, it would double as a promotion for my business. But the results, what happened, what have you, also lets me know what you did in the atmosphere that I created, which actually benefits the stack or the bundle or the a hard drive, if you will, of knowledge about that thing, which helps me upgrade the very next thing. So that's why I need them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I am a successful business, you know what I'm saying, all the way through and through. But it's the research, it's the application, and then bringing back the knowledge of what happened when you applied it that makes me want to continue. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I'm like, I don't know what everybody else is doing. I don't care what everybody else is doing. I'm having the time of my life, allowing me to pour into life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm having the time of my life doing that, waking up every single day thinking, what else can I offer my community? Like, what can I offer my community? What does my community need right now? And what do I have in my arsenal for them? What do I have? And if I feel like everybody's in a season of drought, that's when I come on and I sell an Encontra or a Ritual for like $5, $10. Be like, boop, here you go. Like, here you go. No, go ahead and get about that rut. Because I don't live in the world where the atmosphere dictates my consciousness. My consciousness dictates the atmosphere, or dictates to the atmosphere, and the atmosphere follows suit. That's how I live. I don't go against that rule, that law. I don't give what's going on in the atmosphere. It ain't going on with me. Whatever's going on with me is what I say is going on with me. And I think that's what gives me a potent advantage when it comes to what y'all would call rituals, because I'm not asking whether or not I can do something. I'm figuring out how I'm going to do it. You know what I'm saying? Power. 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 I'm figuring out what it dookie don't. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm doing. Comfy essence of comfy me. All my blessings.
So much money coming to me right now. So much money coming to me right now. Yeah, yeah. So much fucking money. I said so much fucking money. I got the money for pleasure. I do what I wanna whenever I wanna. I do what I wanna forever. I get what I wanted whenever I want it. I got it, I get it forever. Increasing my commas got commas. My dollars can only get better, better. Pleasure forever. I got the money for pleasure. I do what I wanna whenever I wanna. I do what I wanna forever. I get what I wanted whenever I want it. I got it, I get it forever. Increasing my commas got commas. My dollars can only get better, better. Pleasure forever.
I'm telling you, if you got Aerosoft, that's all you gotta do to pleasure money.
I do what I wanna whenever I wanna. I do what I wanna forever. I get what I wanted.
I promise your
whenever
thoughts
I
gonna
want
be
it.
powerful
I got
as
it,
fuck.
I get it forever. Increasing my commas got commas. My dollars can only get better, better. Pleasure forever. I got the money for pleasure. I do what I wanna whenever I wanna. I do what I wanna forever. I get what I wanted whenever I want it. I got it, I get it forever. Increasing my commas got commas. My dollars can only get better, better. Pleasure forever. I got the money for pleasure. I do what I wanna whenever I wanna. I do what I wanna forever. I get what I wanted whenever I want it. I got it, I get it forever. Increasing my commas got commas. My dollars can only get better, better. Pleasure forever. I got the money for pleasure. I do what I wanna whenever I wanna. I do what I wanna forever. I get what I wanted whenever I want it. I got it, I get it forever. Increasing my commas got commas. My dollars can only get better, better. Pleasure forever. I got the
money for pleasure. Woo. And do, you know what I'm saying? and do, you know what I'm talking about? And do, like, for real. I love the fact that I've I've pulled myself out of all systems. I don't want what I do to be called affirmations, mantras, manifestations, rituals. I don't want to be called shit, but my technologies. You know what I'm saying? My technologies, the technology I'm bringing forth. I don't want to be called shit else because I don't want nobody else to think that they know the rules to how it works. Like, they're just words. I just played pleasure money and y'all felt that shit. It's not just words. Don't ever try to diminish my power. What to do? Don't ever try to diminish my power. You heard? Like, don't do me. Said these past 3 days, I've accidentally found myself on repeat for a weightless heart and didn't realize it till I was done weeping my heart out. Oh my God, I feel my heart is weightless. Look, how you gonna have a soft era? You know what I'm saying? How your era gonna be soft if your heart heavy? That's, bruh. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
I feel my heart is weightless, it's super calm, now erase it. It's filled with love and patience. I can feel my heart is weightless with my steady heart of greatness, with unlimited new spaces. All is possible sensations. I become a manifestation.
Hear it.
I feel my heart is weightless, it's super calm, now erase it. It's filled with love and patience. I can feel my heart is weightless with my steady heart of greatness, with unlimited new spaces. All is possible sensations. I become a manifestation. I feel my heart is weightless. It's super calm, now erase it. It's filled with love and patience. I can feel my heart is weightless with my steady heart of greatness, with unlimited new spaces. All is possible sensations. I become a manifestation. I become a manifestation.
I worked my ass off on Aerosoft.
Manifestation. I feel my heart is weightless. It's super calm, now erase it. It's filled with love and patience. I can feel my heart is weightless with my steady heart of greatness, with unlimited new spaces. All is possible sensations. I become a manifestation. I feel my heart is weightless. It's super calm, now erase it. It's filled with love and patience. I can feel my heart is weightless with my steady heart of greatness, with unlimited new spaces. All is possible sensations. I become a manifestation. I feel my heart is weightless. 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 It's super calm, now erase it. It's filled with love and patience. I can feel my heart is weightless with my steady heart of greatness, with unlimited new spaces. All is possible sensations. I become a manifestation.
Woo!
I feel my heart is weightless. It's super calm.
I just want y'all to know that I am Contra all day long.
I can feel my heart is weightless with my steady heart of greatness, with unlimited new spaces. All is possible sensations. I become a manifestation. I feel my heart is weightless.
I in Contra all day, every day. When I'm feeling like I'm about to start doubting in my abundance, I'll either turn on whole lotta, count it up, money protection. It depends on how I'm feeling. Money be coming is so cool. Like, money be coming all day. It feel good, I promise you.
Money be coming on, money be coming all day. Money be coming on, money be coming always. Money coming on, money coming always. Money be coming on, money be coming on, pay. Money be coming on, money be coming all day. Money be coming on, money be coming always. Money coming on, money coming always. Money be coming on, money be coming on, pay. Money be coming on, money be coming all day. Money be coming on, money be coming always. Money coming on, money coming always. Money be coming on, money be coming on, pay. Money be coming on, money be coming all day. Money be coming on, money be
that money be coming like it's perfect first thing in the morning if you have your biggest financial doubts first thing when you wake up. Money be coming because it gives it all day to work. It gives it all day to work its magic to actually heal your relationship, which is why that pack is called Heal of Fortune. But I've decided not to just release them all at one time. Just, release them one at a time with their respected instructions on how to use said technology. I just love calling it that. It feels so much better because I feel like I have to explain it less. Like it's powerful and it's spiritual, but if I don't call it a ritual, it removes the spookism from it. I think a lot of people are afraid of the Encontra period in general because they think I'm out here trying to call on spirits.
Oh my God.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
So much money. Ain't that a ching. I got a ching.
I see cash everywhere around me. I got the money crushing, they be thinking about me. I got the cash and love, they can't live without me. Their money kinda clingy, it's always around me. Come here, make it stack, spend a bunch, and then make it back. Money on the shelf, I be making racks, my money don't be funny. I can't make it laugh, run the money, yeah, make it laugh. Money moving quick, yeah, make it fast. Money coming waves, yeah, make it splash. I'm crushing on the money, I'm trying to make it last. Okay, I love money and money be loving me. The money always be coming so happily. The money really be coming, I let it all come to me. I'm always open for money, the money will never leave. I love money, the money in love with me. The money be lovey-dovey, I tell it to cuddle me. The money be growing on me, my chi and my money tree. I be fucking on the money gon' come for me. I see cash everywhere around me. I got the money crushing, they be thinking about me. I got the cash and love, they can't live without me. The money kinda clingy, it's always around me. I see cash everywhere around me. I got the money crushing, they be thinking about me. I got the cash and love, they can't live without me. The money kinda clingy, it's always around me. This one's called I See Cash. This one's called I See Cash. Money Mega.
Cash.
This was like this before I knew I had to tuck everything in and be private with it. And basically only share it with the people that get on the live stream. Money be coming, money be coming, money be coming, money be coming to me. Money keep coming, money keep coming, money keep coming, money keep coming to me. My money is coming to me. I got all I want and need. I'm paid every day just for being me. My money, keep money be flowing. I am the money be knowing. I play the money be growing. I call the money be showing. My money is coming to me. I got all I want and need. I'm paid every day just for being me. My money, keep money be flowing. I am the money be knowing. I play the money be growing. I call the money be showing. Money be coming, money be coming, money be coming, money be coming to me. Money keep coming, money keep coming, money keep coming, money keep coming to me. Money be coming, money be coming, money be coming, money be coming to me. Money keep coming, money keep coming, money keep coming, money keep coming to me. My money is coming to me. I got all I want and need. I'm paid every day just for being me. My money be blowing. I am the money be knowing. I play the money be growing. I call the money be showing. My money is coming to me. I got all I want and need. I'm paid every day just for being me. My money, keep money be flowing. I am the money be knowing. I play the money be growing. I call the money be showing. Money be coming, money be coming, money be coming, money be coming to me. Money keep coming, money keep coming, money keep coming, money keep coming to me. Ooh, that boy hard. And then one that I'll never put out, right? Because it's so strange. I'll probably put it out like at 3:00 in the morning where all the weirdos is up. That's the best time to put it out. It's called A Lot. It's called A Lot.
If you ain't got no money, you probably need to listen to this song, so I'll turn it on. Ching, 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 was a money ching. And every time I ching, money comes to
One time for the techno heads. I need some glow sticks. Look like Terry Crews with a whistle. How much money you got, you say? Oh, how much money you got? I spazzed on this one too, though. Yeah, a whole lot. Okay. This is how Whole Lotta was made. This was made first. How much money you got, you say? Oh, how much money you got? Yeah, a whole lot, man, a whole lot. It don't stop, stack a whole lot, back a whole lot, back a whole lot, grab a whole lot, hash a whole lot, have a whole lot, a lot, a whole lot, I got a whole lot, a lot, a whole lot, I have a whole lot, stash a whole lot. Okay, I get a lot, count green a lot, ching ching a lot, pricing a lot, of my dreams a lot, so I need a lot, giving a lot, so give me a lot, it's giving a lot, so I grip a lot is a lot, a whole lot, a whole lot. A lot. Okay, how much money you got? How much money you got? You say, oh, how much money you got? I told y'all it was different. That's why I said I ain't put it out. I wrote that whimsically, like real early in the morning, like whimsically. And I remember never wanting to actually like give it to the people at all. I was like, no, I'm just gonna listen to this on my personal.
My spirit's young. Yo, I'm feeling good.
But yeah, y'all. I just want to get on here and chop it up with y'all, man. Rant, you know what I'm saying? Talk y'all heads off. Thank y'all for kicking it with me. Like I said, I got the comment pin. There go my Cash App. And my email's right there too. If you want to purchase anything you heard today, just email me or message me on Instagram, Wild Wealthy Shaman, TikTok King Soon 4774, or the email above. Let me know. Hit me up.
Damn, I can rest again.
But I'm living free with no stress again. God made a step, now I'm blessed again. Now I'm out in Mexico with the Mexicans. Hola, ooh, how much it costs to get free? I chose myself and that shit came with a fee. I had to pay it, I was praying that I had it on me. So when it came time for change, I was ready, homie. How? Faith, nigga. I had to trust in what was said. I had a date, nigga. I met the love of my life, and it was cake, nigga. She said she loved the way I folded. It was fate, nigga. Copped the flight out the States with only 300. Now I'm in the Yucatan with more than 300. Living happily with everything I need, cousin. Standing by the taco stand like I need something for real. You know that you do. Oh, you know that it's true. Fuck what they said. I just did what I wanted. I've been eating these beats that show up in my stomach. You know that I be snapping. But yeah, man. Y'all have a powerful rest of y'all day, man. I love y'all 360. Holla at me if you need me. Hit me on any of my social platforms. If you got my number, just text me, yo. All right? I love y'all. Peace.